If you keep in mind that algebra is just something that you use to generalize arithmetic, some of the operations will be very simple because you understand arithmetic. This is the situation that we have here in division of polynomials. So what we're going to do is to apply the division of polynomials, and your job is, at the end of this video, do the algorithm, do the step-by-step process of the long division, and in this way you can always repeat the process and you're not going to need to memorize a process in algebra, but remember the arithmetic process of division. So what we're going to start is by doing the division. How to perform the division of any numbers or polynomials in this case. So first we're going to use a long division, and to use long division, let me write the divisor and the dividend. Okay, divisor and dividend. Okay, this is the first step, that is to write the division problem. Look at that, I left some spaces here. Why I left these spaces here? Because I have fifth power and then third power, so I don't have a term with fourth power. So it's better to write 0x to the fourth power, and I don't have a term with second power, so it's better to write 0x to the second power, just in case we have terms with fourth power and second power. Okay, so that will be the first part, to write the division of polynomials, the appropriate way to express the division. Now, to pass to the next part, what we're going to do is apply the same thing we do when we divide two numbers. When we divide two numbers, what we start doing is taking just one part of dividend and one part of divisor. So in this case, I'm going to take this part of dividend and this part of divisor, the first term, and I'm going to divide them to see what is the quotient. So 4x to the fifth power divided x squared is going to be 4x to the third power. So this division is going to be the quotient, 4x to the third power. So that's the first step. We divide first term of dividend and by the first term of divisor. Now, for the second part, in any division, you multiply this quotient by the divisor to get the new remainder, or the new dividend, or the remainder. So let me multiply, okay, let me multiply 4x cubed times the divisor. 4x cubed times x squared is just 4x cubed, 4x fifth. 4x cubed times negative x is going to be minus 4x to the fourth power, and 4x cubed times 6 is going to be 24x cubed. Okay, and the next step is going to be the subtraction. So I'm going to subtract these two polynomials. So as it's a subtraction, I'm going to change the signs here. Negative, this negative becomes positive, and this positive becomes negative. Okay, because it's a subtraction. So after I subtract, what I have here is nothing. Here 0 plus 0x to the 4th power plus 4 to the x to the 4th power is 4x to the 4th power. And here negative 24 minus 3 is going to be negative 27x cubed. Okay? And in long division, what you do is to bring down the next term or the next terms depending on the division. In this case, I'm going to bring down all terms. Okay? So plus 0x squared plus 9x plus 12. So what is the hint for you right now? If you don't understand the process so far, my hint is for you that pause the video and start over to see the step by step, because this is the main part. So you have to understand that you divide and then you multiply and subtract to have the new dividend. So if you don't understand, pause and start over. That's my hint. Now, what we have to check is if it's possible to continue with the division as we do with numbers. So here we have 4x to the 4th power. 4x to the 4th power. The degree is 4 and the degree here is 2. So as long as the degree of dividend is greater than or equal to the degree of divisor, I'm going to continue. So divide the first term, 4x to the 4th power, divided divisor, first term, x squared, 4x squared. So plus 4x squared. And now we have to multiply. 4x squared times x squared, 4x to the 4th power, 4x squared times negative x, negative 4x to the 3rd power, 4x squared times 6 plus 24x squared, and subtract. Subtract. So 4x squared x to the 4th power minus 4x to the 4th power by negative 27x cubed plus 4x cubed is going to be 23, negative 23 x to the 3rd power. Here x squared minus 24x squared minus 24x squared. And then I have to bring down. So bring down 9x plus 12. And as the degree of dividend is still greater than or equal to degree of divisor, I have to continue. So let me see if I can move it a little bit. Here. Okay. So first term of divisor minus 23x to the 3rd power over x squared, first term of divisor, dividend and divisor, minus 23x, so minus 23x, and then multiply. Negative 23x times x squared minus 23x cubed, negative 23x times negative x, positive 23x squared, negative 23x times 6, negative 138x, and subtract. And subtract. So subtract by, a good hint is that you're reading off the term. But subtract, I didn't put the negative sign. So positive, negative, and positive. So negative 24 minus 23 is 47 x squared. 138 plus 9 is going to be plus 147, and bring down plus 12. So I have to continue because degree of divisor is the same as degree of dividend. So let's divide it. 47x squared over x squared is 47. So plus 47. So now we have to multiply 47 times x squared. So 47x squared. 47 times x, negative x, negative 47x. 47 times 6. 47 times 6. 6 times 4, 240, plus 282. And now subtract. Okay, I'm sorry for this. Let me do it better. Okay, at least it's not going to cross out numbers. So subtract 47 with 47, goodbye. 147 and 147, 14, 4, 8, 9, 194, x, and here minus 270. Okay, now notice that degree of dividend is first power and degree of divisor is second power. So we finish. That's the remainder. Okay, we finish the loop when the degree is less than, degree of divisor is less than degree of divisor. So it means that we finish. That's the remainder. And how to write the answer? There are two ways to write the answer. The first way is dividend over divisor is written as quotient plus remainder over divisor. And the other option is that the dividend is equal to quotient times the divisor plus the remainder. Okay, these are two options to write the answer. Of course, one is more related with factoring, the other is more related with division problems. So the work for you is to do the algorithm, of division, and to express the answer of this situation using one of these two options that I'm showing you here. Okay? That's the way to practice math. The way to practice math is not only seeing videos, but also do something about it. So my hint for you, algorithm of long division. So take a look at what we did and express the answer. And that's all for today. So remember the steps to apply the long division. Remember that you need to take into account first terms, divide them, get the quotient, multiply, and subtract. So this is how you apply the long division. And I'm happy that you watched this video. I'm happy that you follow my tube. Remember, all my networks are UGOFIM with double F. And I hope that I helped you today. And my wish for you is to have an excellent day. Goodbye. See you.